This is Tanu Gupta from Akgec Engineering College, Assistant Professor in IT Department. Today I'm going to discuss a very good topic in cyber security, that is botnet. First, we understand what is botnet. A botnet term is comprises of two words, bot plus network. Robot plus network is a group of infected computer, mobile, or we can say IoT devices that are secretly controlled by a bot master, or we can say a hacker or attacker, through a command and control server. So a botnet is a group of infected computer, mobiles, or IoT devices that are secretly controlled. The computers that are already infected, their owner will not know about that their computer are secretly controlled by some other hacker, or we can say a bot master, through a CNC server. Okay, so each affected device is called a bot, or we can say a zombie. Each affected device, each individual device that are affected by a bot master is called a bot. The owner of this device, yes, usually does not know it's being used for a cyber crime. So basically, a botnet consists of a bot master, a CNC server, and a number of bots, or we can say a zombie, that are comprises of a number of infected computers. So which one is a bot master? The attacker who control the network is once the bot master. Then command and control server send the instruction to all over the bots. And what is bots? Infected devices that execute the command given by a bot master. Okay, now from this diagram we understand the concept of bot master. This is a bot master which control all the infected computers that are comprised by using following various malware attack. They are connected via internet. All are the compromised PC, or we can say a bot or infected computer that are controlled by this bot master. Okay, now from this diagram we also said that bot master, command and control server, and bots. So these three diagrams are related for the bot master. Whichever you want to draw, let's draw for the botnet concept. So key components of bot master, we discussed bot master, the attacker who control the botnet, send command to the bots, and remain anonymous. Anonymous means it's remain hidden, or we can say her identity is not known to any of the bot, because he secretly controlled all the bots, and they also does not understand they are secretly controlled by some other computer. Command and the control server is that it is a central communication point, that is between all the bots and bot master, that are also comprised issue instruction to the bot. The bot master uses a command and control server to send the command to the bots. It can use a hypertext transfer protocol that also, or secure an IR, internet relay chat box, to communicate with the bot. Now bot or zombies, we can say infected user devices, execute malicious tasks without the user knowledge, because the bots are connected to the bot master, which contain a malicious software without the user knowledge. So when the bot master issues a command to execute the malicious task, so the bots are done these tasks using a various command that is given by the bot master. So why botnet are called? Botnet are also called the fuel for crime, because botnet provide the power, scale, anonymity, and automation to the attacker. Just like fuel powers a vehicle, botnet powers the cyber attack, because botnet work in a group of army, that is called a zombie army. So that is why a power is double, triple rather than a single one. When, for example, we understand if our computer system has a capacity of 20 GB, what if we store the data greater than 20 or 40 GB? It's not possible. Or in other way, our server, which has a capacity of something like 28 to 2050 GB, if we already provided the data that are overloaded to that. So what if our computer is in halt station, or our computer is in the practice to halt that system? So yes, botnet is used as a fuel for crime, like power as a vehicle and botnet power the cyber attack. Now, these are the terms that is related to the botnet, which we are going to discuss in the botnet. Hacker. Hacker is a person with a strong interest in computer. Hacker is a person that are strong interest in computer, who enjoy learning, experimenting with them. Hacker are usually very talented, not a simple pupil who does not know anything about the computer. They are the smart pupil who understand the computer better than the other. Now, the brute force hacking. It is a technique to find password or encryption key. Brute force hacking involves trying to every possible combination of letters, character, digits until the code is broken. It's a brute force hacking technique. The attacker try every possible combinations of characters, letters, numbers, and all perform the permutation combination of all these characters until the code is broken. Now, the malware. Malware is a malicious software like Trojan, virus, worm designed to damage a computer system without the owner's knowledge. Adware, as the name suggests, is an advertising supported software which automatically play, display or download the advertisement to the computer after we install a software on the computer. We can see that when we install a new software on our computer or our mobile devices, there can be adware, advertising supported software, or already play, images show, pop-ups window are visible, some downloading are start. So these are the adware which automatically start, play, display or downloading advertisement when we install a software on our computer or a mobile. So spam, it's mean unsolicited or undesired email messages like social media messages are going to the spam because these are not an unidentified sources. All the messages that are going to the spam messages. DDoS, distributed denial of service attack, occurs when multiple systems flood the bandwidth or resources of our targeted system, usually one or more web servers. These systems are compromised by attacker using a variety of methods, which we are going to discuss in the third unit in the detail. What are the DDoS attacks and what happened to that from that scenario. Now, how the botnet is created. This is the step-by-step scenario how the botnet is created. First, malware infection. First, the bot master affect using a malicious software to all the PCs, or we can say a computer, or it can be IoT devices or a mobile, through phishing, email, fake apps, malicious website and USB tools. When the device become a bot, the malware connect to the device to the hacker CNC server. When the malware, malicious software, connect the device to the bot master, because of that software or automatic script program installed in that computer, the hacker connect to that to the command and control server that are also controlled by a bot master. Now the bot network formed. Now a bot network formed, as we shown in that picture, a bot network formed. or thousands or millions of infected devices joined together. Remote controlled by the attacker, the botmaster send command to all the bots simultaneously. After this scenario, the remote control is done by the attacker and the botmaster is able to send command through the CNC server to all the bots simultaneously. And when all the bots, or we can say a zombie army, attack on a particular group of person, or we can say individual or organization, then the server of that particular organization or the network will become a crash. So this is a step-by-step mechanism how the botnet is created and used as a criminal activity in the cybersecurity reason. Common uses of botnet, or we can say attack techniques in cybercrime. What are the techniques to attack in cybercrime? DDoS attack. Botnet flood a website with a massive traffic and crash the server. Used against bank, government sites and gaming servers. Spamming attack. Bots send millions of spam emails for phishing, scam and malware distribution. Credential stuffing. Brute force botnet try 1,000 of passwords per second to hack the account. Data theft. Bot can steal login credential, capture keystroke, access confidential file. Malware distribution. Botnet spread ransomware, spyware, Trojan to other systems. So these are the common uses of botnet, which are cyber criminal uses in cybercrime to attack an individual, a group of person or an organization. Now the type of botnet architecture. We have three types of botnet architecture. First one is a client-server botnet. Second one is a peer-to-peer botnet. Third one is a hybrid botnet. In the client and server botnet, there is a central client and the command and control server. In this, all the infected computer and botmaster are connected to the command and control server, central command and control server. Easy to control because all are connected to one device. Easy to detect and shut down. In case of investigation, the client and if the botmaster uses a client server botnet approach to design their botnet architecture, then it is easy to control and easy to detect in case of cyber crime investigation. Peer-to-peer botnet, no central server, bot communicate with each other. Hard to detect and destroy because there is no central point. So in this case, it is very difficult to detect and destroy that particular system because we do not know who is the actual botmaster who control all over the system. In the hybrid approach, combination of client and server and peer-to-peer. More resilient, it is more resilient, easy to detect and so. Okay, now these are the three architecture of botnet. Now, this is a diagram for the centralized and distributed. In the centralized, IRC channels relay, in which uses the internet relay chat box to communicate with the bots and the botmaster. Centralized, these are the bot, and in peer-to-peer, which can be a distributed. All the botmaster are communicate with each other. It is not connected to the centralized server. They are communicate with each other and are controlled by a botmaster. So this is a possible structure of botnet, centralized and peer-to-peer. Botmaster, IRC channel, IRC server, IRC channel and CNC traffic, and this is a victim to attack. Now, what is IRC? We are discussing internet relay chat in the form of real-time internet chat messages which use all the bots and bot master to communicate with each other. The server listens to the connection from IRC client, enabling people to talk to each other via internet. Most IRC servers do not require user to register an account, but a user will have to set a nickname before being connected, because it's not a relay, or it is not very secure, because it does not authenticate or two-factor recognition. So that is why bot master uses this channel to communicate to all other bots, because this is not a secure channel. Most IRC network lack any strong authentication and a number of tools to provide anonymity on IRC network that are available. IRC provide a simple, low latency and widely available and anonymous command and control channel for the communication. So that is why a cyber criminal, or we can say a botnet master, uses internet relay chat for real-time instant messaging to communicate with the bot master, because it is not secure. And now CNC servers, CNC infrastructure allow a botnet agent to receive new instruction, malicious capability, update existing infections, or to instruct the infected computer to carry out the specific task as dictated by a remote controller or a bot master. The criminal activity controlling botnet must ensure that their CNC infrastructure is sufficiently robust to manage tens of thousands of globally scattered bots, as well as resist attempt to the hijack, or we can say in the case of shut down the botnet. So these are the some terms: command and control server, IRC, bot master, which are used in the bot. So that is why we are discussing these here. What are the signs your device is part of a botnet? Slow internet or system, unknown background process. If there is something running background in your computer system, that it can be a sign of botnet, or your system is infected by some malicious software. Slow down the speed of computer system. High CPU usage when idle. If you are not working with your system, but there is a high CPU usage, so this is a sign of, yes, your computer is infected. Unusual network traffic. You are not sending in any message or a text or searching for anything, and there is unusual traffic in your system. So this is the sign of device that are a part of a botnet. So what are the prevention method? Use strong password, install antivirus that keep it updated, update OS and software regularly, update operating system and software regularly, avoid suspicious link to click and to download, disable unused ports and services, secure IoT devices, change default password, and so on. So these are the prevention methods that we have to follow to prevent these type of frauds, or we can say these type of activities which can be very typical for when our system is infected. So these are some example of famous botnet example that already done. Mirai, which target the Mirai, we give the name Mirai, which target the IoT devices. These botnet scam are already happened in past. Mirai botnet in which the target are the IoT devices. Impact massive DDoS attack. NJS, they target the banking user, theft the financial data of some customer that have account on that particular bank. Configure, target the Windows PCs, millions of infections, Windows operating system, millions of computers are infected with that botnet. Now the Emotet. Emotet target the email system, malware distribution. Emotet infect the email system. There are thousands of malwares sent to the some other parties or our customers that have account on particular on a site and distributed the malware so that they are able to steal their personal information. If the customer is not aware of all things, then by mistakenly done all the things. So this is topics that cover in the botnet. That's it for now. Thank you so much.